Welcome back, Warriors. Back with another episode of the 1% Club. And welcome back to another episode on the channel, Vigor Warriors channel, number 2. And we are going to continue with looking at our book, Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill. And one of the ones I want to focus on is this idea of AutoSuggestion. Now, we've talked one of the last times, about matching your energy with wealth and prosperity. And also the other one we talked about, social anxiety, that Oscar had. But this idea is talking in the same realm of talking about how to influence the subconscious mind. Now, according to Napoleon Hill, autosuggestion is a term which applies to all suggestions and all self-administered stimuli which reaches one's mind through the 5 senses. So it's self-suggestion. So what you're doing is through your dominating thoughts, which remain in the conscious mind, the principle of autosuggestion voluntarily reaches the subconscious mind and influences with it. So that means what you're going to do is, as you are repeating things over and over and over, it goes from the conscious mind to the subconscious mind. This is why we talk about Bob Proctor talking about being able to focus. If you can see that money in your hands, and that's actually the next thing we're talking about, see and feel money in your hands. And we go back to looking at this, it's important to realize that as you continue to repeat your goal and energy, no matter what that is, you're getting closer and closer to getting it from your conscious mind to your subconscious mind. This is why we talked about the idea last time about me finding that book, that comic book I was looking for that I hadn't found for a long time, that I repeated it over and over enough to the point where it found a connection with me. My energy level found it somewhere. And it's going to do the same thing with money. It's going to do the same thing with anything you're looking at. Now, unfortunately, we don't use our mind in this way very much. We're focusing on women and pictures and all this other kind of stuff. We're wasting a lot of our energy away. But what you really want to do is use this mind ability to focus on something that's going to create that wealth, prosperity, to help other people, to be able to build things, do things in society that's doing something to help society move forward. Okay? It's not just chasing women or men around. It's not just wasting energy on pictures and things like that. What you're doing is you're kind of using your repetition to get that from the conscious mind to the subconscious mind. And this is what Napoleon's talking about here. Remember, therefore, when reading out loud the statement of your desires, that means you're going to repeat your desire. Say, for example, I want to make $1 million by February 1st, 2022. Okay? The mere reading of that is of no consequence. It doesn't matter. However, the emotion that you have with it makes a difference. I'm going to make $1 million by February 2022 has a lot more emotion to it. And that means it's going to get closer. It's going to go closer from your conscious mind to your unconscious mind. And so you can see yourself with the money. You can see yourself buying things, right? You can see yourself doing those type of things. And that's what we talk about when we talk about autosuggestion, okay? Repetition is important. So unemotional words do not influence subconscious mind. You can just say things, but if you have no emotion behind it, it's going to have no input, okay? Now, one of the things that you have to realize, and this has taken me a while to have any success with this at all, again, if you do it for a few times and it doesn't work as well, you got to keep trying. The key, guys, is focus. And I'll give you an example. If I'm thinking last night and I'm sitting there, I'm thinking about, okay, I want to make this $1 million, right? By February. Now I have all these distractions when I'm thinking at night. But you got to refocus your mind back to it. You may be thinking of this girl you saw today, focus back on the goal. Focus on trying to see that money. Don't let that focus get away from you. Okay? That's what we're talking about, staying emotional with the goals you have and the things you have, and allowing it to work within your conscious mind and move it to your subconscious mind, so that those forces and God's forces around you magnetically will send that to you or give you an opportunity to get to that thing. And that's the other key. Opportunity will come forward, so you'll be able to see that a lot easier. And so it says, do not be discouraged if you cannot control and direct your emotions the first time you try something. Okay? And so what else he talks about here? How to strengthen your powers of concentration. Guys, this is the key. Concentrate hard, right? Here's some suggestions. When you begin to carry out the first of the 6 steps with fixing your mind what the amount is, right? Hold the thought as long as you can. Focus on that thought of that money that you have, right? Here's the most significant fact, Hill says. The subconscious mind takes any orders given to it in a spirit of absolute faith and acts upon those orders, although the orders often have to be presented over and over again through repetition before they're interpreted by the subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind will get the answer, will get there, but you got to repeat it over and over again until your subconscious mind understands what you're looking for. And that takes great concentration. So as you're looking at this, don't go away from your goal. Keep your goal in your mind. Look at that $1 million. Look at that 6-pack of abs. Go ahead and keep focusing on that. Eventually, you will get there, okay? And don't wait for a plan. He says, don't wait for a definite plan. Work on the idea and it will come to you, because it's going to come to answer your prayer. Now, we talk about prayer, guys. Prayer is this auto-suggestion in a practical term. This is what's praying. You're praying to your subconscious mind, your voice within, you're praying to God, and God is interpreting this through you. And you're going to be able to get that goal if you keep praying on it and keep working towards it. I fully believe that. 6 steps to simulate your subconscious mind, he talks about. Go to a quiet spot first. Okay, repeat aloud your desire. Okay. Second, repeat this program night and morning until you can see the money in your hand. Okay. Third, place a written copy of your statement. You can see it morning and night. I always like note cards myself. Put it on note cards. All right. Those 3 suggestions, I think there was 3 suggestions. They had 6 steps here, but those are the 3, okay? That I think those are the key things, okay? He talks about the secret of mental power and go over and over again, right? And basically focusing on this auto-suggestions. Once again, let's kind of do this again. So go to a quiet spot first, right? Write down or in your mind the amount of money you want to make or the goal you have, right? Then secondly, okay, repeat this program night and morning until you get that goal, right? Until you see it in your eyes. And then place a written copy of the statement so you can see it. I want to make $1 million by February 2022, right? I want a 6-pack of abs, right? Something like that, okay? You're applying the principle of auto-suggestion. And that's important. But it's got to be emotional. You got to get some emotion behind it and put it in there, okay? And that's the key to it. So this is a great chapter talking about auto-suggestion, and work on this throughout as you continue focusing on using your energy to move it towards that acceptable goal. Not chasing women, not chasing pictures and looking at movies and internet, spending time on internet all the time. Look at a goal, move towards that goal, and continue using auto-suggestion, repeating it over and over again, and you'll get there. One of the quotes he finishes with, every adversity, every failure, and every heartache carries with it the seed of an equal, equivalent, greater benefit. That means if you fail, go try it again. You're bound to get a better result next time, or even better than that, okay? All right, guys, so until next time, use auto-suggestion, focus that energy, match it up, focus, concentrate on what you want. It's not going to be focusing on women. It's not going to be focusing on those type of things you're looking at that are just destroying you inside. It's benefiting you, making the best person you can become. And set some goals for yourself to say, this is in the area of health and wealth and prosperity and spiritual. These are the goals that I have, and I'm going to continue working on these things no matter what. And I'm in my 60s, and I have a lot of years that I want to continue making goals. I know a friend of mine, 98 years old, still having goals all the time. Every day, goals, and more goals to accomplish things. They're not going to waste their energy on nonsense. All right. Until next time, guys. Battle on.